Kendall Lockhart. I'm 25 years old and I'm living here in Memphis as a company member with Collage Dance Collective. And basically how I got into dance is at 3 years old, my mom put me in, like most moms do, and I kind of just didn't stop. I think I might have stopped for a year and then I went back into it seriously. And it was just one of those things where you think that you might go into something else, but you always get led back to dance. So that's just really how I grew up, is dancing at my local studio in Houston, Texas. And then I went to college. I studied dance at Southern Methodist University, where I got a BFA in dance performance. And after studying there, I feel like I grew my artistry and just learned a lot about different types of dancing. In 2019, I started my first audition tour, and the first company that I actually auditioned for was Collage Dance Collective. In my audition tour, it got cut short due to COVID, and so I was like, I don't think this is gonna work out for me, because this is my time to really get out there. We don't have a lot of time as dancers. But yeah, Collage contacted me and they asked me if I was interested in coming to their callback audition. So we did a virtual callback audition on Zoom, which was, we had to make it work. It was a whole ordeal. But yeah, that's how I ended up getting a contract from them. And then about a few months later, I moved to Memphis to start with them. When I had an interview with Marcellus and Kevin, they asked me, like, what is your end goal? And at the time, I was like, I just want to reach my full potential as a ballet dancer. And then coming to Memphis, coming to Collage, and then seeing all of these brown bodies and all of what collage means, it just completely changed my perspective, and I realized that I'm a part of something that's much bigger than me. And so now kind of my answer, if I could go back, would be to really lead the way for other dancers of color, just to help them find their footing in the dance world. My experience, it's so many parts to it, but I was so used to my whole life, as most brown ballet dancers have experienced, just kind of being the only one. And not necessarily that being a bad thing, but just being used to being the only one. And so when I stepped into Collage on the first day, I didn't expect to almost have a culture shock, because it's you're Black, you're with Black dancers, it shouldn't be a different feeling for you, but it was like, oh wow, I actually have not ever been in this environment, and this is amazing. And so in that as well, though, I got to see how much diversity is also in our company within us. And there's dancers from the Dominican Republic, there's dancers from Colombia, there's dancers from Brazil. So it's really just been an enriching experience for me, because I get to see other dancers of color, but they are from different areas of the world. So it's been really fun. We have so much fun at Collage. It's really been an environment where we feel embraced and we embrace each other. And yeah, we do have that rivalry between each other, but it's really all out of love at the end of the day. It's just been a really enriching experience for me. I think about the dancers that inspired me and how I was, at 6, 7, 8 years old, looking up to them. If I didn't see those people, I wouldn't, want to be a dancer. One thing I saw when I came here is I just saw a little boy, he might have been 7 years old, just hop out of the car. His mom dropped him off. He's hopped out of the car. He has his, backpack on, and he's running. He's in his school uniform, and he's running to dance class. And that was the most amazing image to me, because I was like, I've actually never seen that before. I've never seen a Black boy just come to dance class it's football practice, or it's, some after school activity. So just to see that I'm inspiring kids like that is just really important to me. I would say trust the process, because it is really difficult mentally to be a dancer. We critique ourselves so much, we get critiqued, and so we can get really down on ourselves. And I would just say trust the process, because if you keep pushing forward and you give yourself grace and you celebrate how you've grown as a person, as a dancer, in this industry, that it really, everything will fall into place. And then I would also say, like, don't be afraid to advocate for yourself, because yeah, this industry is definitely a place where you need to be able to speak up for yourself and, you know, be kind to others, but also speak up for yourself.